let's work on some basic empty hand skills in Filipino martial arts. We have to understand where these skills come from, and they come from the weapons. So let's learn these basic weapon movements, and then I'll show you exactly how they translate to the empty hand techniques. Our first skill comes right out of what is known as the famous Heaven 6, or Sinawali right here. We're gonna start off in this chamber position. I'm gonna strike my 1 V strike, strike an angle 2 V strike, and then strike this broken angle 2, or sometimes it's called a watik. And then we're gonna tuck it underneath. Same thing on the left side. We're gonna hit this angle 1 V strike, an angle 2 V strike, and then this backhand angle 2 broken strike right there. Let me go and show you again. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strikes right there. And one more time. Right there. That's the first one that we have to know. So practice that one, and then let's get to the second technique. Second technique, we're gonna come into this double strike just like this, and then right away deliver this backhand jabbing type of strike. Okay, again on the other side, double strike right here, and then a backhand jab just like that. This one's nice and fast. 1, 2, 1, 2, whoop-pa, right there. The third technique is known as the gunting, or the scissors. And from here, we're gonna have the right stick striking forward as the left stick is guiding back, just like this. Then, the right stick's gonna come up underneath, and then we're gonna strike a backhand right there with the left stick. Let's take a look at it on the other side. Left stick is traveling, cutting forward. Right stick is gonna guide. See, this is the scissor action right there. Left is gonna come up and then strike with the right hand. So let's do that again. We have 1, 2, 3 on the right side, and then 1, 2, 3 on the left side. Let's go over to my Kali arm and go take a look at these skills and how they apply to the empty hands. So on the Heaven 6, right, we're gonna use this. Sometimes this can go straight to the hand, or we might have to go to the weapon, and then we go to the hand right here, and then we go into that strike. And then you can follow up, right? So we have to deal possibly with that weapon, definitely deal with the weapon hand, and then we can go ahead and follow up on the strikes. So the thing about Kali is that we have to be ambidextrous. So if I have a technique for the right side, I need to be able to apply that technique also on the left side. That's something I really love about this, is that, you know, you can't just go here and then forget about the weapon. Oh, it's gonna come back and whip you in the face. So you have to really have that weapon under control before you can move on to the next part of the technique. But if we take a look at this, now if we pretend that, you know, this is the hand and this is the arm, we could take those exact same movements. This would be the parry, parry number 2, and then we can come in with that strike. This could be a hack, this could be a knife edge, this could be a hammer fist, a back fist, it can even be a straight punch. And so the techniques can vary, but it's the motions, it's the hand motions that we want to achieve and make sure we have in our repertoire. Technique number 2 was that double. So we come in with this double block. Sometimes we gotta kind of counter the weapon as we attempt to strike the hand at the same time. Sometimes this will be both on the weapons, it just depends. But then right away, boom, we follow up with that first quick jab, that stunning technique. So boom, stun them. And then from there you can follow up thrusts and cuts and all kinds of different types of striking techniques. So we have 1, 2. You can also follow up right away with the thrust right here. So there's a lot of, again, technique plugins, but it's the skill, the double strike, pop right there. We can come out on the other side and practice it on the other side. The double strike or double counter, and then pop them with the jab. So if we go into the empty hands, sometimes maybe we got a heavy punch, a heavy haymaker type of punch coming in. Boom, we use both of our hands to go ahead and block that, and then bam, right away we follow up with our empty hand skills. Whether that is closed fist striking or open hand striking, you get to play with those different variations. The third technique that I just showed you a little bit ago was the gunting, or the scissors. So if that weapon is coming in, I have one of my weapons right now, my right is going after the hand, as my left is parrying that weapon out of the way. And so from there we go right there. Now we can go ahead and take this right hand, make sure we check that weapon or the hand so the weapon cannot come back, just in case our strike was not good enough, or maybe we missed the hand. And then that allows us the opening to follow up for the strikes. Right there. Let's do that again. So from here, boom, there's the gunting. That's the scissoring motion, okay? Scissoring motion. Clear that weapon, check it, and there's your follow-up with that backhand. And then, of course, you can follow up with any kind of follow-up strikes and tactics. And of course, if we would do this on the right-hand side, we want to make sure that we can also work it on the left-hand side as well. Bring that out, and there's your follow-ups. So if we apply the exact same movements from the weapons to our empty hands, this being the hand, we're gonna just kind of minus the stick right now. But even you can still train that and just pretend that this is the hand and that's the elbow. That's fine. But from here, it'd be the same thing. Boom, right here. This would be pairing the hand, and then this might be striking into the bicep. This can be striking directly to the face. Okay, but we're gonna go into that scissoring motion. Clear this out so that way they can't come back. This also will turn the body, and then we can come back into our follow-up strikes just like that. All right, so we have all these different techniques, boom, that we can work on. But again, it's the hand movements. It's the movements from the weapon that we take and transfer that skill of the weapons to the empty hands. If you want to learn these Kali skills, these Filipino martial arts skills a lot further, head over to my website over at KaliCenter.com and go check out my online school. Join me in over there. You can also check out my DVD downloads. I got a whole series of them with the double sticks and the empty hands, and you get to learn a lot of cool stuff over there as well. Just go ahead and check the links down in the description below, and I'll see you on over there to expand your Kali training. I'll see you next time.